ever knock out Chris Cyborg. How does this feel?
Incredible! Oh my God! I can hear you guys helping me! Helping me! Come on, let's go!
Amanda Nunes, you just shocked the world. Did you expect this fight to go down this way?
Yeah, for sure. When I signed on that contract, I said like, this is going down. I'm gonna be the first female to jump inside of the UFC. Guys, happen! I am! I told you! I am! I'm the great. Dana, now I have to be in the Hall of Fame.
I think you're gonna be in no matter what. Make 155 pounds.
You know, I was asking myself the same thing when I was going through this whole fight week. This is my division, and I just showed I am a top 15 fighter. Bar none, hands down, doesn't matter what division I'm in, I'm one of the best in the world.
Well, you clearly showed today that you belong at 170 pounds. You looked huge, and you really physically manhandled him on the ground. Were you surprised at that?
I know Carlos is tough as heck, but I know I was holding myself back all these years at my kind of 55. I know how strong I am. I know what I do in the gym. It was just time I started executing here in the Octagon. 11 years, we've been training together. We've been doing great. We're finally showing what we're capable of. And newborn jiu-jitsu back home, James Weed, thank you for the help this camp.
I think you clearly showed that this is the right weight class for you. Congratulations on a huge victory, and I look forward to seeing more success in the welterweight division.
Hey, thank you, Joe. Neil Magny, I'll see you soon. It's you and me next.
Everything that has happened in your life up to this moment, how good does it feel to be back, to be victorious, and to have that UFC gold around your waist right now?
Hey, you know what? Without God, I am absolutely nothing. All glory be to God. Man, with that being said, man, this is great. This is a great feeling. You know, man, the first time I fought Alexander, I stayed in his punching range. And the main difference was I was aware of how far away I was at all times. Alexander did some great combinations, but if you really go back and watch the fight, he landed very few punches in my face tonight. And that was just from a greater sense of understanding. I really think our team is the most dangerous team, especially when we get a rematch.
Well, let's take a look at the final finish, Jon, and enjoy your handiwork. You got him down to the ground, and then during this scramble, you wound up taking his back. Talk us through this right here.
Yeah, man, that's Gracie Baja Jiu-Jitsu and Kaido Jitsu. Just, you know, Alexander Gustafsson, he's the type of guy where if he can get up quick, he does well. If you can hold him down past 30 seconds, you're more than likely going to be keeping him down. We knew that, so the idea was to get back to wrestling, getting that right in time. And then after you get that right in time, start looking for ground and pound and submissions, and everything worked out.
Now, Jon, there's been a lot of talk about you potentially fighting as a heavyweight, defending your light heavyweight title, becoming a two-division champ. What are your thoughts now? What would you like to do next?
Man, I know there's a guy who's been calling himself Champ. I mean, what guy just gives up his belt because somebody else made it home? Daddy's home, DC. Prove to the fans you're a champ. Come get a taste. I'm here. Get your belt back. I'll be waiting right here.
Congratulations, Jon Jones. Jon Jones, ladies and gentlemen.
despite all the controversy about Jon Jones and his drug test, does that taint his legacy at all, do you feel?
Well, this time won't change his legacy because it's not like he did it again. They're saying it's just residue from the old test. And I understood what the commissioner's saying in Las Vegas because he don't want to get a lawsuit from somebody else because he let it go through. So it's difficult, but you have to kind of understand people and understand their argument. Nothing will taint the true legacy of who Jon Jones is. You know, people always say, you think the steroids taint their image? I don't think it really taints their image because if steroids made that much difference, anybody could be that good if they just use steroids. Everybody that do it don't be that good. Jon Jones was that, even in the fights that he passed the test on, he was still that good. So now the fights that he fought that he may have tested positive on, then you got to take them away. But that does not destroy or eliminate who Jon Jones really was. Because if steroids make a difference, anybody can go get on steroids and they be able to beat Jon Jones. Not the case. I can guarantee you're going to get 90% of that fight right now in his weight class and give it to him. And they won't beat him. You understand me? So it's like, I don't think that taints his legacy. I don't like it. And nobody wants to see nobody do things that are illegal. But still, he had to be pretty good in order to get the name he got before that even showed up. You feel me? So
Chris Cyborg has expressed interest in boxing. How do you think she would do as a boxer?
I think she'll do really well as a boxer. The only thing is that she'd have to have a fight or two just to get herself used to that atmosphere. And then I think she'll do really well. That's why, like he said, that's why I always didn't mind trying to fight Anderson when he said he wanted to do it, because I knew he had previous boxing experience. So if a person has boxing experience, then they got the opportunity to fight because they know what they're dealing with. If you don't have boxing experience, it's no different.
You just tapped out BJ Penn.
Yep.
That's pretty cool.
Thanks.
What are the emotions like now? Are there any emotions? He's a pretty stoic guy in general.
No, I mean, honestly, I feel very fortunate for the opportunity to compete against a guy like BJ. Again, like when, a lot of times people are like, oh, that guy's a legend. Like that, he is an actual legend. He's someone that I've learned so much from and try to pattern myself after. So honestly, it's a little bit bittersweet because it's someone that I respect very much and look up to, and I'm very happy to get a good result. Even happier to not get beat the up. But also, having been on the other side, it can suck. So it's again, I'm very happy, but it goes both ways. But
Did you speak to BJ at all and kind of impart those words on him, like, hey, you're a legend? It's bittersweet.
Well, it's tough, because this is someone, particularly at a time like that, you don't want to walk over and I'm not trying to be weird and get in someone's face, But at the same time, I hope that we cross paths at some point in the future, because honestly, I'd love to train with him and ask him a bunch of questions. And but right after a fight, no one likes the other person running over and Yoel Romeroing him. Granted, if it was Yoel, I wouldn't be able to do anything about it, but no one likes that.